That tastes like a struggle meal.
Does the Swolfen have magical dining?
Princess and the Bear, today we're hanging out in the Swolfen because it's time for more, like the princess said,
Magical dining.
with magic. What she said. Either way, it's time this year to donate. Doing magical dining every year, you pay the $40 price, but you also get to donate to charities, and we love that. That's your number one choice of food entertainment. We love supporting people who support. So remember, she's vegan, I'm not. Let's go get some fairy dust.
It's time to foodie and chill. There's some beautiful ciabatta bread here. The ciabatta is vegan, the focaccia is not. I actually asked for mine separate so they're not like touching, but there's the cheese on it doesn't really stick to this bread anyway. Cheers. Ciabatta bread is really nice. It's a very dippable bread. It's something that I need with my pasta so I can like put it all together and then it'll be fire. By itself it's pretty good. I'm sure I'll get some balsamic dip in there too. I give it a 3.5 out of 5 breads. It gives decent bread.
So we have a nice oily tomatoey ciabatta. It's got cheese in it, so none for the princess. More for me. I'm never gonna say no to tomatoes on bread in any variation. That focaccia, well herbed. It's given pizza light, almost, without like a tomato sauce with like the bited tomato. It gives you like that nice Italian feeling. It's a nice whet of the appetite for the rest of dinner. And we have 3 whole courses to eat, so this is gonna be an adventure. I would give that 3.5 out of 5 claws. As a little welcome to the restaurant to start your dining experience, you get a little on like a la carte, not a la carte, but on the house sort of antipasta. So you get eggplant, a little bit of Parmesan cheese on it. So none for the princess. It's a nice roasted eggplant, skin on, Italian style. How many times have we eaten at Italian restaurants? Always forget what it is, antipasta. You're getting it cold. I normally wouldn't mind, but a long enough Disney timeline, you're gonna get it rained on, or you're gonna have some sort of accident that's gonna cause you to buy a shirt here at Disney. So I'm kind of soaked to the bone right now in this nice 2024 shirt with cold eggplant in my gullet. Tastes good though. The roast is nice, the flavor's nice. The Parmesan cheese is a little, that Parmesan like tart. I like it. I'm gonna give it a 3.75 out of 5 claws. I decided that the antipasta of the roasted eggplant with the Parmesan was made for the focaccia and the tomatoes. Match made in heaven. That was correct. I think I have a future after our YouTube channel of being a foodie matchmaker. That's gonna be a thing. It's a thing.
Now I'm in love with this wine already, even though it's a Pinot Grigio. I love Pinots. It says vegan on the bottle. We need more wines. We need to normalize that. Normalize vegan, gluten-free, organic, all of those symbols on your bottles. That would be awesome. And maybe a little nutritional table, that would be cool too. But anyway, Pinot Grigio, cheers. A beautiful, bright bottle of wine. I love this Pinot Grigio. It's just very light and airy and will pair nicely with light and airy food, which is what I'm having today. So I will give it a 4 out of 5 wines. It makes me feel fine.
A nice tall glass of the white to pair with a lot of vegetables for dinner. It's a good start. Relies very heavy on its fruit in the front of the mouth, like very crisp, but clean finish. Doesn't hang with you. Doesn't give you like the almost like alcohol vapors, but you don't get like that heavy alcohol like fumes in the back of your mouth. Comes in strong, cuts out clean. You can't ask for a white better than that. That 4 out of 5 plus. There wasn't a cocktail I haven't found yet that I won't try at least once. So I got the Posto 230. It's a mix of bullet bourbon, some bitters, orange juice, agave, and egg white foam. Very much not vegan. Like pureed chicken fetus. on top of a drink. It's like a sweeter version of an old fashioned. The agave sort of takes some of the bite out of it. It's interesting. I actually don't mind the gigantic floating dam-breaking piece of rosemary on top. Normally, I think they're a bit excessive. For now, this is going to stay, but if I poke myself in the nose, it's probably going like in my water cup or something. I have a little bit more class than that, but not much. 4 out of 5 points.
This is a salad for magical dining. It is your only magical dining option as a vegan. The vinaigrette has dairy? That's a little weird. We did get some fresh pepper though, ground on it, so I'm gonna do that. And then you have, red pepper, oil, and balsamic to build your own dressing. So I'm just gonna sprinkle some red pepper. And then I'm gonna put a copious amount of olive oil, because salads need oil. And then a little bit of this balsamic, because it doesn't need a lot of that. It's a salad. All right, I'm gonna toss my salad. Gotta toss your own salad. I guess that's a really bad tossing. I guess I'm bad at tossing my own salad. I actually think the salad is pretty tasty for just like plain greens. I was expecting it to be kind of lame, but everything together is really nice. I'm not mad at this salad. Does it toss my salad? No, because I had to do it myself, so it's getting minus points for that. But I'm not gonna like hate on it just because the vinaigrette sucks. I'm gonna give it 2.5 out of 5 salads. It's tasty, but it gets the minus points because of me having to do all of the work in the salad tossing situation.
Man, this is a family channel. I'm honestly not surprised that what would normally come on this salad would be a sun-dried tomato vinaigrette. The fact that there happens to be some butter in there isn't completely out of the ordinary, but more versatile dressings. I think actually the balsamic works very well with both the sort of like the onions are cooked, and then also with the nuts. It gives it a certain like very earthy, like of the earth level salad, as much as a salad can be already. I like it. I just think it's missing something. But normally it would come with croutons and a cheese. So as modified salad go, I'm gonna afraid about this one tomorrow, but I'm not upset that it's on the table. I give it 3 out of 5 points. Getting minestrone soup was not on my bingo card for the night, but the princesses actually wished for this soup, hoping that it was going to be vegan. They do use a pancetta base for the minestrone soup, so there's meat in it. Done for the princess, and I got a little bit of a chill, so maybe this will straighten me out some. It's nice and hearty. You got the peas. I'm not going to complain about the peas this time. Carrots, a whole bunch of other things in here. It looks hearty. It looks like it's going to strum me in tune. Minestrone style. It's a bit earned forward, and the soup itself feels a bit watered down. So it's not as punchy as I would expect from minestrone. But just we've had a couple of versions of minestrone lately. It's okay. It definitely, everything in it tastes good. I just wish the actual broth was a bit more present, stronger, if you will. And a little bit of Hercules. A little bit of training with Philocchides, and it would probably be right there. I'd give it 3 out of 5 points.
This salad is like a never-ending salad. I keep eating it, and there's still more leaves. It's really good, but it's making me full for the rest of my food. It's a filling salad. This is worth the $40. This is the mushroom rigatoni. Now you can get this with a dairy-free marinara. The regular marinara does have cheese in it. This is for the mushroom enthusiast. I did get some balsamic and some other things that I'm going to add after this. I did forget the pocket parm, but I'm just going to go in on the pasta. Cheers. Wow. It's spicy. Added some pepper to it, but didn't really need it. The peppers are the like juice that it's in is spicy. I'm gonna give it like a 6 out of 10 on the heat scale. I'm definitely gonna want to add some vinegar, balsamic vinegar to cut that. Add a little more oil. It's very mushroom forward. If you're like a mushroom fan, you might like this, but it is your only vegan option for magical dining, so I think I would give it like a 3.5 out of 5 pasta. I don't know if I would proactively come here for this because I'm not a mushroom person, but if you like mushroom, you're gonna love this.
I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. I understand sometimes I can be out of pocket. Mainly because I'm saying the first thing that comes out of my mouth or pops into my head because these videos are not scripted. But I imagine this is what rigatoni looks like in the Mad Max universe. A lot of sand-colored things. What seems to be pasta. And mushrooms, a whole lot of mushrooms. But we're gonna dig in. I'm gonna give it a shot. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna say this with the utmost respect. That tastes like a struggle meal. And if you don't know what a struggle meal is, I'm gonna explain it to you. There are times when you are not financially secure, I would describe it. You may have pasta in the house, some leftover veggies, and oil. You just dump that all on a plate because that is your struggle meal until you get paid. That's what it tastes like. It's a 1.5 out of 5 bucks. There's no other way for me to say that. Even for magical dining, when mind you, we're only 2 courses in for, I used to eat on the vegan portion of magical dining. That salad and this entree is not worth 40 bucks. Maybe like 10. If I was to add the theme park surcharge, maybe 18. But not 40. So here we have the pollo scarpello on the magical dining menu. It is a hand-cut chicken with wild mushrooms, some cherry red peppers sliced in a nice little sauce, nice and covered. I don't know if this is what I was expecting it to look like, but it looks like a nice, hearty, Italian-sized portion. This is massive. I was expecting something to be half this size. It looks like a whole cut chicken on a plate. You can see the mushrooms, the peppers, big chunks of the chicken. Let me not be chicken. I honestly was worried, but the chicken is very well seasoned. It's got a nice bite to it. You can get the pepper. Well seasoned. It soaks up the sauce very well with the wild mushroom. It lets chicken be chicken. And then like the forest around it. So you got the chicken, the mushroom, peppers, everything works well. It has a little bit of a spice. I would give like a 2 out of 10 on the spice scale, but it's nice and hearty. Honestly, I like it. It feels like Italian Chinese food. But it works. 4 out of 5.
All right, so we have some beautiful sorbet. We were just discussing, we don't think it's better than Maria and Enzo's sorbet, which is fine, you know, one third party versus another. I'm gonna actually take a little bit of each one, and we're just gonna enjoy the flavors together. I didn't really get a lot. Let me just, it's like a Neapolitan, right? All right, here we go. The combo of sorbet. It makes me feel like the Jaleo sorbet a little bit. It's giving me that. So I guess Spanish sorbet, not necessarily Italian sorbet. I'm not mad at it. I just don't know if I would proactively order it if it wasn't on magical dining. But I I appreciate magical dining. I'll give it a 3 out of 5 sorbets. You know, sorbet. What are you gonna do?
All this sorbet set up as it is, and we didn't get one Mickey out of the princess.
Hey, it's a 5.
She's slipping. She's slipping. Slipping like my spoon through this sorbet. I'm gonna mirror the princess. I'm gonna get a little bit of each one. And a little bit of the berries as well. Something about a nice presentation of sorbet after a meal. I'm not a dessert person, but honestly, it's one of my favorite desserts. It's simple, it's not overly sweet, and it's light. It's really all I want out of desserts, because I don't like overly sweet, I don't like overly complicated. I don't want some massive thing and something you feel like long for the next 3 hours. This one here to me is perfect dessert. It's not much, it's not fancy, but I just love sorbet. I'd give that 3.75 out of 5 points. So I got the tiramisu because what else are you gonna do for an Italian themed dessert? You have these espresso soaked lady fingers with the mascarpone mousse on top, a little bit of this ice cream and berries on the side. We're gonna take this big dessert spoon, big fire. This is still not a soup spoon, but still almost 4 times the size of what you gave me. I digress, back to this dessert. I'm not a tiramisu connoisseur, so honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you whether this is authentic or not. We're just gonna say I like it. It reeks of espresso, not in a bad way, like the Christina Carpenter sort of way. Front of the mouth, not like heavy espresso, but nice and smooth. It's almost just like a espresso mousse. The mascarpone, it works. It's not something that I'm gonna ask for like every meal. It's not like a banana pudding to me, but it's good. I'm gonna try it with the tiniest bit of the ice cream because I know if I don't, somebody will come for me and they're like, you tried it the wrong way. Get the berry. In that, I can see the appeal. Oddly enough, the berries, even with the espresso, I thought it would be weird, but that really kind of worked. It's light, it's decadent, but not overly rich. Honestly, when I was in the espresso flavored things, I could see this being like a fan favorite. 4 to 5 points.
Cheers is.
It's supposed to be a sip.
Salute.
It's not a shot.
It's like eating a lemon candy. So strong.
I would say that dining is probably less than magical.
I would agree.
For plant-based, I'd say the value isn't there. Not in this particular restaurant. My meal was fine, given what I got. The minestrone, the chicken, and the tiramisu. $4 steal.
I'm pretty sad that I couldn't get minestrone. The salad was super filling, but I thought my pasta was like super lacking. And I didn't mind the sorbet, but really like the star of my meal is supposed to be the entree, and I just really was not vibing on the entree at all.
Sorbet was good though.
Was it magical? Not really. But I ate like 3 baskets of bread, so I'm full.
It was a meal of bread for her. I don't know what you guys think. Have you been to Il Mulino? Have you considered this on your magical dining list? Or if there's something on your magical dining list that we haven't considered, let us know in the comments below. Now, if there's anything else you see us do, that will always be a place to find us. Hit that notification bell for to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, well, are we ever going to swallow fin again?
You heard the girl.